Why do I believe what I believe about God and life? In the background of our beliefs there could be hundreds of philosophies and philosophers. They are categorized by hundreds of names, and those names each have hundreds of variations. We seldom know where the things we believe originated. We think we know to some extent. It seems the beliefs of humankind cover every imaginable concept of God and life. Yet, I have fortunately settled into the true belief system, I think. Or, maybe I can admit I have no idea. Or, perhaps I truly do not care. Our beliefs regarding God and life will typically be influenced by geographical, political, social, financial, and religious and peer factors. Additionally, we may have been indoctrinated, even intimidated, and perhaps our beliefs have been influenced by academics and by religious leaders. Some authors have influenced us by their well-developed theories. Usually, science has been effectual in changing our mind about God and life, although our grasp of science is uncertain. So, how valid are our beliefs? The truth about God and life does not come from any of these influences. The world and the world of religion will not help you to succeed. Both will lead you down a path to failure by convincing you the one thing that can truly help you is lacking or problematic. Romans chapter 1 verses 20 to 21. For since the creation of the world his invisible attributes are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse, because, although they knew God, they did not glorify him as God, nor were thankful, but became futile in their thoughts, and their foolish hearts were darkened. God says humankind can see him in his creation. Behind the creation there is God as seen in the necessity to have a creator, seen in his invisible attributes. We do not know how he did it, but we see the outcome in his creation and in his perfect inspired word. God has given us enough that we can know of his existence. Yet just the right amount such that the test is meaningful. God will share his divine nature with certain worthy individuals, and his perfect test reveals those persons by their choices. Getting on the road to success. There is only one road. The death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus is the key to being reconciled with God. God describes how to succeed and provides examples. God consistently points to the thing that keeps people from following his path, namely pride. Get on the road. Hebrews chapter 5 verse 9. He became the author of eternal salvation to all who obey him. Stay on the road. Galatians chapter 5 verses 22 to 23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Revelation chapter 2 verse 10. Be faithful until death, and I will give you the crown of life. God completed his communication with humankind before the end of the 1st century. It can be referred to as that which is perfect. Almost 2,000 years have passed since that time. Humankind, despite the most severe warnings, has changed the word of God, the gospel message. As Paul said, to a different gospel, which is not another. Some who trouble you want to pervert the gospel of Christ. So many people believe what they believe because they have been convinced of a perverted gospel invented by humankind. Nonetheless, a person who loves the truth can easily get on the road to heaven. Your confidence belongs in God, and that means in his word. Are you sure you have God and life right? You choose, it is your choice. Well, the choices you make in life. It will either ultimately be the lake that burns with fire, or sharing in the divine nature. Any of these books can help you to the truth needed to succeed. These books will do that as long as they are consistent with the Word of God. Various supporting videos can be found at this URL. Also, at this second URL you can learn more about these books and the author. Anyway, there is always just one goal, and it is to help each person to succeed, eternally. None of these efforts would be needed, if the history of religion was one of truth. It would be fair to say that religion represents the opposite of the truth and is characteristically evil. That sounds harsh, but life is about the soul, and failing in life is truly severe.